Langu ni Janet, alafu leo tunaongea about something quite interesting. So, welcome to my channel, karibuni. Today we're going to be talking about something interesting, and it's actually going to be on the topic of tribes and tribalism. Also, I would like to talk to you about the tribe that I'm from, which when I start to explain a little bit more, will actually, for those who know me, might give you a better understanding to who I am, how my family are, and it might actually give you a better understanding to actually make things make sense. But anyway, make sure you guys relax and make sure you guys enjoy this conversation of tribalism. With a population of 63 million people in Tanzania, Tanzania is home to the 13th largest country in Africa, which is incredible. Starting north of Tanzania, our borders are shared with Kenya and also Uganda, and coming west of Tanzania, we're closer to Rwanda, Congo and Burundi, and south of Tanzania we are neighbours with Mozambique, Malawi and Zambia. That's many different countries that are literally borders of Tanzania. And obviously on the south, on the east coast of Tanzania, we have the lovely Zanzibar, which is obviously on the Indian Ocean. So just by a country on its own that's on the coast, we are touching so many beautiful countries. But what that means is that we're neighbouring to so many other countries that have different languages, different dialects. So the big question is, how many tribes are in Tanzania? Now, it might shock some of you, it might not shock some of you, but it is over 100. There are over 120 different tribes in Tanzania. So unfortunately, my tribe doesn't actually make the top 10. So coming in number one of the main biggest population in tribes, Sukuma. So Sukuma are a Bantu ethnic group who live in the northernmost part of Tanzania, so almost in like the southern shores of Lake Victoria. The Sukuma are the largest ethnic group in Tanzania and were organised units for the chiefdom, but later united as one colonisation. Number two is one that I know, I'm quite familiar with. So the Chagga, also known as the Chagga in Swahili, are a Bantu ethnic group from the Kilimanjaro region of Tanzania. So in the Chagga tribe, people are heavily business minded. Their work ethics is probably the most appreciated within Tanzania and recognised, shall I say. One thing I've noticed about tribes is that we have tribes around the world. Now take for instance the UK, we don't necessarily call ourselves tribes. The Londoners stick together, the Liverpudlians stick together, the Manx, the people from Manchester stick together, the Irish do, and this is within the United Kingdom. You're going to know a difference between somebody from Liverpool and somebody from London, and you can easily see it in their dress sense, in how they speak, in what they eat, even their choice of drink, and it's crazy. But tribalism is another way and another form of describing a community which is rich in other factors. We don't realise that we're actually all involved in tribes in the brands that we wear. So for example, Adidas has a tribal market compared to Nike. They both have different values, different morals, different ways of speaking, and they call things quite differently. The third and most famous tribe, or it could be the second most famous tribe in Tanzania, and it is the Maasai tribe. I love the Maasai tribe. The reason, I'm going to try not get so overwhelmed, but I think the reason why I love the Maasai tribe is because of how easily identifiable these tribe of people are. So the Maasais are very noticeable by their vibrant colours of attire that they wear. The Maasais are known for jumping really high. Like, wanaruka juu. They go so high. And that is because this is actually to prove their strength and maturity, part of a traditional dance. The higher they jump usually shows how stronger the guy is. And this is all by the means of respect, admiration, and the desire to get from women. How incredible is that? Now, the famous burning question that nobody's asked, but I'm going to speak on it anyway because I am very proud. I am from a tribe in Mbeya, specifically a place called Kiala, and I'm from a tribe called the Nyakyusa tribe. The Nyakyusa woman is known for being very dominant in their household, very dominant within their relationship, and very dominant in their work life. They like to take control in a positive way in terms of how they create their family life and their dynamics in their life. And I look back into my family and that's all I can see consistently, through aunties, through cousins, through nieces who haven't even said their first words, through grandparents and grandmothers and great aunts. It's a consistent flow. My Nyakusa screams through my bloodstream. Now that's because obviously I've grown up with a Nyakusa woman and she's inherited some certain characteristics from her mum, and that goes back and whatever and whatever. But the point is there, the proof's in the pudding. It goes down into your DNA. Nyakusa tribe are highly educated, and they take education very seriously. Also know that Nyakusa people excel where survival is required. So we are I don't even know how to describe it, but when it comes to survival, Nyakusa people don't play. Like, we are to survive, and we'll do all means to do so. I'm going to give everybody a task to do before my next video. I want to know where everybody is from in their own tribe. So even if you're Italian or you're Spanish or you're from Indonesia, I challenge everybody to find out exactly what tribe they're from, and maybe research it and find out if that actually sounds a bit like you. Asante sana, and make sure you like, share and subscribe this YouTube video. Kwaheri. Oh, today I'm going to say, Ono ogunile means hi. In Nyakusa, ogunege means good night or goodbye. If you're from Nyakusa, let me know. So, ndaga fijo means thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Asante sana, bye.